What's up, my peeps? Welcome back to this video. It's been a while, hasn't it? Sorry in advance, but things happen in life, so I have to deal with those things that are happening. But we're back, baby, and I have no idea what I'm supposed to be doing. Trying to defeat Professor Kalos at his summer home in Crystal Dream Valley. Oh. That makes perfect sense now. Bus stop? Yeah. Crystal Dream Lake. Where are you? There you are! Get over here! You are startled by a tiny skull painted on the side of a tree. You are then unstartled by the realization that it's just a death head's mom. You learn how to deal with those things back in college. Okay. No, you're supposed to... I need to press E, not space. Space is wandering around. Alright. Just off to the one side of the trail, you see two things at roughly the same time. The first thing is a whole flock of those horrible murder fairies dancing around merrily and laughing in the shrill little voices. The second is the bloody carcass of a medium-sized bear that they're hopping up and down and occasionally chewing. Oh, here's the third thing. All of the fairies stopping what they're doing and turning to look at you. One of them pulls out a revolver and giggles. Another flips open a straight razor and makes a noise that sounds a lot like a confused and dying bear. Whoa, that's a lot of them. Hot damage. Bear experience tends to explode, dealing 0 hot damage to the party. No, it's gonna hurt everybody. That's a lot of health. This guy has physical armor too. What the heck? Okay, who has 9 health? You have 9 health? You have 6 health. Shoot 3 random opponents. You have 9 health. Clobber him! Boy! Ow. I think I can handle the explosion, but I need to deal with the pine needle. It's gonna hit my boy Dante the Wobbler. I can't have that. So, what to use? Not mind melt, apparently, because they're resistant to that. Why are they freaking resistant to that? Shoot him. Kablam! And kablammy again. Bam! I'm pumped. I'm pumped because, I don't know, I've been through a lot of stuff. I want to make videos. So I'm just doing it. Like, kablammy! And boom! And dead zone. Get barbecued. Ow. But we're alive. Let's go. Whoa. Whoa. The Professor Holiday Home looks like it could use a holiday of its own, to be honest. 100% true. This sign is being very curt to you. This is an expensive car. It's been tragically neglected. Based on what you can see through this window, the entire house is full of potting soil. What? The fence is too tall to see or jump or cry over. Aha! A big hole. Those sunflowers are looking at me. Those sunflowers are looking at me. I don't know how to feel about that. I really don't. Fence over there, just off camera. Alright, say so. As it turns out, it's just the front room of the house that's full of dirt. I'm scared of those flowers. I'm genuinely scared. Plant food, plant beverages, read. You flip the journal open into the last page. I still think she could. Okay. It seems to have devolved into madness by the end. Let's try a few pages back. Success! I have bred a tomato that can produce a seemingly infinite amount of juice. What? This could totally revolutionize the juice industry. And they said I was crazy for trying to transplant human bone marrow into a tomato. Well, that's intriguing. And a little disturbing. New idea. The successful tomato/bone marrow transplant implies the possibility of the reverse procedure. Transplanting plant organ structures into a mammalian subject. Must investigate. You skip over a lot of technical mumbo-jumbo analysis of experimental results until you get to the next readable bit. Okay, I'm certain that I finally got this right, but the woman at the pet store refuses to sell me any more rats until I explain what I've done with the last dozen, and I don't think she'll like the answer. I hesitate to use my loyal companion Parker for this purpose, but he's all that I got left. Anyway, there's nothing to worry about. I will definitely work this time. The operation has a complete success. Parker appears to be in perfectly good health and is acclimating to the changes marvelously. I've created the world's first plant-animal hybrid. But why stop there? The next step is perfectly obvious. That's the last page. Well, the last page, that's words instead of the scribbles of gibberish. Okay. Potions, complicated machine. This must be the special infinite juice tomato the professor made with human bone marrow. Okay, this will come in handy over at the speakeasy. They'll be able to mix a dynasty of Bloody Marys in the kind of literal sense. Okay, what is that? If you see a pointy bit of metal with a wooden handle, that's an owl, folks. Okay. What? Well, it appears to be more or less a dog, except for being green and having some kind of plant pod for a head. It seems agitated, like it's guarding something. Okay. Oh, let's check behind the house. Fridge! Oof. It's even wider in here than expected. Half of the vegetables have rotted and turned into muck and mold, and the other half appear to be mutated experimental plants that have rapidly acclimated themselves to the environment and are using the rods as fertilizer. It's like a small foul-selling alien jungle in the fridge. What? I said, make a salad! Maybe I wasn't clear. We're talking about a selection of plants that was half rotted glue and half pulsating vines. This isn't the salad bar down at Outback Sizzler. Make a salad! Alright. Well, I guess there's no point in fighting you on it. I know how this goes. You point around the ruins of the kitchen until you find an intact salad bowl and wipe it off with your sleeve. I have sleeves, apparently. Let's see. A salad would typically start with a bed of lettuce. The nearest equivalent you see here would be either some glistening green-brown sludge that's just barely holding together with leaf-like sheets, or some broad, shiny green leaves dotted with blood-red splotches. Sludge! You fish a handful of rotting leaves out of the bottom of the fridge and splat them into your bowl. That's the sound it makes. Splat. Splat. Splap. 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 The slime sticks to your hand like a thick coat of Vaseline or motor oil, which is also more or less what it smells like. What's next? Maybe some sliced cucumber? You do see something here that looks like maybe it could be used as a cucumber, but it's mostly dissolved and leaked away, leaving behind a long blob of empty and blackened cucumber skin like a deflated slime leaking party balloon. Alternatively, you could take a vegetable that's sort of long and brown like a cucumber, but it's yellow like a squash with rippling and bulging bright veins. Sure. You take the weird squash-like thing and find a rusty kitchen knife to slice it with. Neon green juice spritzes out in surprising force as you do, narrowly missing your eyes and tingling fiercely when it gets on your skin. The inner flesh of the vegetable is black with oily purple sheen, and it looks like a brand new car tire that a cat peed on. What? You raise the slice this leader into your bowl. The next thing you find while rooting around the fridge is a surprisingly intact looking onion. Next to it is a thing of the similar shape and size, but more of a puce color and twitching slightly. The regular onion, please. When you go to slice an onion, it turns out to be entirely hollow, having rotted from the inside out as onions sometimes do. Brown juice squirts out everywhere, and although I was trying to avoid an explicit callback here, I can't think of any way to describe the juice except as being exactly like the contents of a spittoon in every way. A spittoon, you say?
A spittoon!
You shake the juice off of the remains of the onion and add it to your salad. The perfect thing to top off a salad is, in my opinion, some nice fresh cherry tomatoes. You do find a small bowl of round things that might be grayish green cherry tomatoes, or rotting grapes, or pickled quailed eggs, or maybe just green olives. Ugh, I hate green olives. What? That's such a random comment. There's also a plant that has sprouted some berries of similar shape and size, except they're white. Well, not exactly white, sort of off-white, except the off part isn't quite the same color you get in normal off-white. Since the onion was normal, let's get the whitish. It turns out the berries are firmly attached to the stem, and as you pull on them, the skin slide off the berry cores, then with thin slurping sounds, leaving behind wet, round nodules like peeled grapes, each with a large circular black spot at the end. These spots weep milky white liquid at the nodules deflate. You arrange the skins on your salad in an aesthetically pleasing manner. Now you just need some kind of dressing to top this all off. Luckily, there's 2 bottles in the fridge door. One filled with something gray labeled blue cheese dressing, and one filled with a bright pink liquid and a handwritten label that says number 3 with the skull and crossbones. Pirate dressing. Questionable salad. Yay. That was dog dish named Marcus that's still inside. Quest item. This will come in handy. This leads to the dirt room. There's no space in there for you. Can I root around in it? Everything in the kitchen is ruined except this kitchen sink, which is full of thick, nasty smelling mud. Stench armor. There we go. Bottle cap ring. This ring has a bottle cap wheel on, capping in the amount of damage you can sustain to that precise spot on your ring finger. You can't take more than 5 damage at once. This is actually really good. But I don't know. I'll think about it. I hate those sunflowers. Do I have to fight it? Just shoot it.
Rattle them, boys!
Can I run away? I think I did something wrong. I think I did something wrong. You won. That weird dog creature run away with the sad whine. Increases muscle by 1 and your mysticality by 1. That's not very good, actually. If only I knew what those things do. The yard is fully fenced in, and there's nothing over that way except a few more trees. Alrighty. Oh man, these things again. Oh geez. There's a tall, spindly, human-like creature sulking in the corner. Oh good, a bunch of those man-trap things. Let's pull a weed. Let's pull some weeds. Some. Shoot them all! Rattle them, boys! There's nothing I can do about that. Alright, well, I can heal him. Yeah. Heal! And then... Alright, who to kill? Who to kill? You, I guess. poison the entire party and heal. Healers are more important. But I don't think you would be able to poison us either. Ha ha! Saying teapot, popular got stronger. There's a lot more. Holy what? Examine it closely. The creature has long, thin green limbs, like flower stems, and is clothed, sort of, and ragged white petals. Its head is some kind of plant pod. You inch just a little bit closer to get a better look and realize that the white petals are actually the torn frayed scraps of a white lab coat. Professor Kalos? The creature spins around and hisses angrily. I need you to sign my course trainer and say, Grad! Well, I'm gonna have to knock some sense into him. I've got your cover, Pokemon Man. Who are you? Terry Nicholson. Are these people part of the Mafia? These random people that are joining my fights? Whoa! 90 health. Clobber him. Reduce that muscle. That's his highest stat. Haha. Reduce all of these by 5. Yeah. Now he won't do that much damage. He still does 6 physical damage. That is crazy. Okay, I think I might actually need some help for this fight. 90 health is crazy. I was just, I think I could heal. At least the man's not suffering for health. What's left of MR.KALOS? Kalos plans to show you his true face. Uh-oh. I guess you only have one move, so use it, please. Thanks. Well, this still does 9 physical damage, so. Moxie! Come on, Wobbler. Show you his true face. I don't know what that means, so I'm just gonna kill you before you do that. I'm just gonna kill you. You won. Looks like people who live in glass houses shouldn't be plants. The crumpled remains of Professor Kalos. He's already started to wither and smell bad. Gross. Oh, dang it. Now how are you gonna get your transcript signed? Okay. You pick through the tattered remains of the professor's lab coat and find his faculty ID and pen. You got an item, Professor Kalos' pen? Well, the signature written with Professor's pen should be just as good as if it was signed by the professor himself, right? Nobody would possibly dispute that. You sign your transcript with a reasonable approximation of the signature on his ID. You have completed your major. Finally! You also found a pair of pants discarded in the corner. Guess the professor grew out of them. You just take them for good measure. By which I mean you measure them and they fit you, which is good. Sweet! Regenerate 3 HP per round? I'm all about the damage. That's good. That's actually really good. But I'm all about the damage. Where to go next? To-do list. Complete the astronomy course. Find the astronomy classroom. Complete the SIT culinary science course. Find the culinary science classroom. If you're having trouble at college, you can always try getting some help at the library. Can I just get the... What the... You see... is that Athena? Which one of these books is the cursed book, though? What are you? A tall, watery man with a single giant eyeballs. For a head glares at you as you approach. Hello? The man from the front info desk calls over to you. I'm afraid the stacks are off limits to undergrad faculty and alumni only. So I have to pass on my courses first? Exactly. Once you have all 3 signatures on your course transcript, Tech will verify them and let you through. And I should warn you, not that I think you're attempt to cheat or anything, but Ted is very good at spotting forgeries and has a lot of pent-up anger and frustrations. Ted punches and unclenches his fist while watching you carefully. Okay, so the cursed book is in there. What is the vector rule? Oh, okay. Okay, so I have to actually find this place. I don't get it marked on my map. Astronomy, culinary science, topology, astronomy. You speak to the microphone. Can I go in here?
Student ID. Pokewoman's gotta meet them all identified. Access through this doorway is limited to students and faculty in the astronomy department.
That's me.
Authorization verified. Access granted.
Thanks. Is that Texas? This must be the teacher. Or at any rate, he's sitting at the teacher's desk. Oh, hello. Are you taking my astrology course? Astrology? I thought this was supposed to be astronomy. Astrology is kind of unscientific for SIT, isn't it? Well, some take that narrow pedestrian view, certainly, such as the dean and the grant committee. But I suppose if you're just here for astronomy, I can give you the edited version of the course. I am actually in a hurry, so that would be great. I have 15 constellations diagrammed on the blackboard behind me. Only 12 of them are genuine. All you have to do is mark the 3 false ones. That seems pretty straightforward. How do I find out which was which? By exploring the heavens themselves. Come again? There's a telescope on the roof of SIT Spider Wing. You can get there through the Scalar Ring. Spider Wing? Scalar Wing?
What kind of place is this?
Okay, I'll be right back. Dennis, Texas, the Demi-Tesseract. Okay, the meat, the gun, the 3 little fishy friends, the giant terrifying space spider, the astral penciler, Roberto's world, the house. There is a lot of these. The pickle. Is this the balloon? The cigar. The big pickle. The balloon or lollipop or tennis racket. Alright. You decide to take a shortcut between some campus buildings and come face to face with 2 fishmen who are hanging out in the darkened alley. They seem surprised to see you, and one of them makes wild gestures at you while yelling something. However, even if you can understand his language, they would be hampered a bit by the tremendous volume of water that pours out of the fisherman's mouth as they yell. The other one makes even more empathetic gestures and yells another few quarts at you. Reasoning with them. Look, fellows, let's discuss this rationally. I'm Oh, wait here a second. You leave the alley to find a water fountain and fill up as much water as you can before returning. The 2 fish fancy pretty impressed by your fluid capacity allow you to pass unharmed. Glorb! Wow, that's a lot of locks. Oh. Okay, that's the spider wing. What are you doing here? Oh, that seems like a really bad idea. Sure? Yes. I can't stress enough that you shouldn't do this. It might give you some kind of shadow disease. Or it might just bite your hand clean off. Or anything. Do it! Well, alright. It's on your head. Or hand, rather. Don't come crying to me if something horrible happens. Shadow hot dog! Stick your hand into the hole and grab the first thing your fingers brush against and yank it back out. Shadowy pocket vanishes with the otherworldly muscle useless. The steam vent seems loose. Oh, that's weird. Did I just take the vent? How do I take a vent? Where is the steam coming from? The drinking process seems to have developed a steam leak. I'm confused. So, I think that's it for this video. I'm gonna figure this out off camera. I don't want to deal with editing all this out of me just being lost. So, yeah. That's it for this video. Kill some plant monsters, and that's all you need to know. And made a weird salad that I'm not gonna eat. Because it didn't increase my mysticality that much. So, yeah. Bye!